feel hungry? Come to show you how to make this. So we're gonna make some quick green seasoning. Have some basil. Scallion. Ginger. Scotch bonnet pepper. Have a bunch of thyme. Put one lime in there. And also a bunch of garlic. I can add some white distilled vinegar. Nice and easy, right? Alright, so we're gonna roast a breadfruit. So let me get it ready. So first you always want to cut this out. So take a knife. And you want to be careful right here, right? You know, and cut off your finger. Just pretty much go in a circular motion like that. Yeah, we want to cut that piece out. And then you also want to put an X right in the top of it, right? Right in the beginning. And you can push the knife right through the heart. But the reason why we do this, it helps the breadfruit while cooking to steam. You want that steam to go right through. So we'll start out with the bottom first, right? So once it starts get some color like that, we'll keep rotating it. So pretty much once it gets charred up and looking like this, that means it's ready. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap it in a piece of paper towel. And then we're gonna put it in a plastic bag. That will just help it to keep steaming until we're ready to peel it, and it's gonna make the skin nice and soft. So now we're gonna make a quick ceviche to go with that fried fish. So first off, we have some red onions here. I'm just gonna snip off that end real quick. I always want to take off that first layer of skin. Alright, sometimes it's a bit chewy. And you want to cut these as thin as possible. Cucumber. You know I like peeling the skins off of mine. A green tomato here. Nice and thin. We're going to add some fresh basil. And of course, we got to add some spice, right? We're going to do some chili peppers and some Scotch bonnet. So now we're gonna add some black pepper to this, some salt, just a little bit of olive oil, alright, so come make a work on the fish now. So this is a nice big boy here, right? So remember, I'm tell you, say, make sure the eyes them nice and bright, not sunken in. Make sure the firm nice and fresh. Sorry. Make sure the flesh nice and firm, right? Yes, not too soft. And you want to make sure the fish always smell good. Now, first order of business, we always want to go over with a fork just to make sure they didn't miss any scales. And my guy did an excellent job here. We're gonna start the cleaning process with the leftover lime peels. Now, because we're getting ready to fry this, we're gonna put some scores on it, right? So just take your knife and just slide it across like that. Nice and easy. This is a big fish, so we're gonna put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of make that look a bit too thick, but you get the idea. So here, I got some homemade seasoning, right? Well, not really homemade, but it was a bunch of seasoning I threw together. We got some Slappy Mama in there. We got some fish seasoning, right? Some Cajun and also some Old Bay. We're gonna make sure we get the belly nice. Alright, and then you wanna get all in them slits, right? Yeah, nice, and even though I do it generously, I'm still making sure that I'm distributing the seasoning evenly, right? Because we don't want the fish to be salty. But this can take some seasoning because this is a 2.5 pound fish here. Almost a 3 pounder here, so alright, something like that. Get inside. That's what we're looking like. So now we're also going to be making a little bit of pepper shrimp, right? And look, it will come right out. Just like, always just take your knife and cut right down the back of the shrimp like that. Alright, when you open it out, you just go ahead and clean up anything you see in there that don't look like it's supposed to be in there. Add some of that same seasoning over the shrimp right now. Alright, not too much, but just enough so them can go and marinate a little bit, right? So now we're gonna make some chili oil. We're gonna use the rest of the chili with some scallion, some pepper, lime, and garlic. And I have some olive oil here, which is already warmed up. We're just going to add that in this. Now we're going to leave this for a few minutes so the oils can infuse, all right? So come get ready to start fry the fish. Alright, so now we're going to finalize this. We're going to add a little bit of vinegar to this. Add some salt. Add some honey. So once it gets to that point right there, we're going to pour in our blender. And of course, that's what we're looking like. You know that's some good pepper sauce right there, right? Jesus, please. So now we're going to work on the pepper shrimp. So we're going to take a little bit of oil from here. Then
She ain't mine, so I had a blue one up here and she ate it.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna let her know. But I probably wouldn't gonna eat it. I just wanna see if she gonna eat it. Like all their trash in her bag. Who put water in this? What is this? This a good idea. Just
That's
like-
right. That's Riley's stuff. Just leave it. I can drop it off. You forget it.
Oh, they robbed me with that one. That's a good name. What the hell?
It's dinner time. All right, come now. We can see what we do. So let's try that breadfruit first. Soft and buttery. I don't even know where to start. Look at that shrimp. Let me get that one here. And then you got that sauce down in there. Right. Let's go ahead and try some of that good fish. Some of that ceviche. Try some of that pepper sauce on that. Wow. Listen, this tastes everything it looks like. I can't even make that up. I'm gonna go ahead and make a bite for you guys real quick before we end this video. Make sure you follow my exact instructions if you're looking for this. See that knife saw? Look at that. Alright, we're gonna get that. I'm gonna get us a nice piece of this fish here. Wow, look at all that white meat. Jeez, let's put that fish right there. I'm gonna get us a piece of breadfruit. Let's actually make the breadfruit like that. Look a bit of that pickle. And then we're gonna go with a little bit of that hot sauce right on top. Alright? Bon appetit. Okay. 10 out of 10 today. Everything was perfect. Fish was fried perfectly. The ceviche sauce was perfect. That mango added in it just added the perfect amount of sweetness to cut through all that spiciness and all that tanginess from the lime juice, right? Got them roast breadfruit then fried. You know you can't miss that. And listen, this homemade sauce, look at that. It's not as spicy as you think it is. All that honey just really mellow it out, right? And then of course, pepper shrimp. I almost feel bad. Let me peel one more for you guys. Look at that. Wow. So as usual, thanks for watching. Try the dish out. All right, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Later.
Okay.
Nice, right? What, pepper sauce?
The pickle?
No?
The pickle?
Pepper sauce.
I didn't try it. I went down by the tail though.
Oh my god, this fish is fried.
Is this spicy?
Try it. It's not that kind of spicy. You know what my spices are. You know, don't get me wrong. Once in a while, I'll get some bad ones as well. Good pepper sauce. Nice homemade one.
That's nice, but that do have a little kick to it though.
Which one?
This pepper sauce, they got some heat.
Alright, let me just check this. Alright, good.